You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, which is presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
We take a step back in time to an era when the pace was slower and life was simpler.
Mt-Hermon-Plow-Days showcases real horsepower at work while providing an appreciation for the early days of agriculture.
I was raised up with this sort of thing. I started plowing. My dad had me plowing when I was 10 years old. And that's been, I'll tell you my age now, that's been 80 years ago. I thought we ought to not let it get away from us, you know. And unlike the horses, most people like the horses. If they don't drive them or don't ride them, they still like them. And so we find that to be true. So I just wanted, we got most of our old equipment that Dad had, you know, still around, and it's lined up here. And I want to see it all go back to use. And I've been pleased with the success of the people coming. And we have visitor plowing. One year we had as many as 150 people tried their hand at plowing on one Saturday. Using three teams. Yeah, if you come, you can plow. See all kinds of, you ladies would like the fact that we have the ladies doing the quilting and pumping the water and cooking with wood and that sort of thing. So what we say, one of our things we say is eternity clocks back 100 years, and this is how farming is done, or how rural people lived 100 years ago when there was no electricity on the farm and very few tractors. I remember when on our farm we didn't have electricity, we didn't have a tractor either. Dad bought the first tractor at 10 years old. Before that, everything was done with horses and mules on our farm. That's Blaze is his name on the treadmill, and he's pedaling that thing, which runs a corn sheller, and he's powering the corn sheller. I think most people kind of like to know about how it used to be, and then grandpas told them stories and grandmas told them stories and things, so they really see it here. We had some over 500 children go through here yesterday, and they learned a lot of things. We had 6 stations, and they spent about 14 or 15 minutes at each station and learned a lot of things they probably never heard. Well, first Saturday of every April, Friday and Saturday. We never advertise a Friday because that's all children. But next year it won't be the first, it'll be the second Saturday because it interferes with Easter.
That event was so cool, and my son had so much fun. We already can't wait to go back again next year.
We're not done playing around in the dirt, as we see with this week's Remembering Scorchy Taws when Outdoors Delmarva returns.